Great. This next comedian is a dear friend of mine, and she has been delighting this side of the room all night. Help me welcome Helene Witt.
I'm sorry I didn't know that youngster analogy that you gave, but I know the old-time Lionel trains. I'm sorry. I don't know what the donut hole is. I don't know. Is it a porn star or something?
Yeah, sort of.
So those of you who don't know me, you're probably wondering, is that the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow? I'm not, but I'm getting older just like them. Like, you heard of the information age? I've passed that. I'm headed for the inflammation age. I mean, if they had these bags in the Rockaways during Hurricane Sandy? Yeah. If they had these bags during Hurricane Sandy, the F train would be running today. I'm retired. I don't have to work anymore. And, you know, a lot of you girls complain. You go, I got the cramps, I got the menstruation, and then the older girls got the fanning. Oh, I got the menopause. You know what I say? Menstruation, menopause, those were the days. That's what I say. So I used to be a school teacher when I worked, and I taught in a really tough school. Like some of the kids in my class, like they were on the news and everything. Like Carol Jenkins from the news. Some of you old time, you wouldn't know her, but in New York she was on the news, Carol Jenkins. And then we had the ATM band that went to my school. And then this kid who shot up the people in Wendy's and put them in the freezer and put the bags over their head. Oh, now I'm going to bum you out. I didn't teach him that, though. And this kid says, Miss Witt, I'm going to bring show and tell to school, and I'm going to teach you the word of the day, all rolled into one. Glock, G-L-O-C-K. And I didn't know what it was till that lady, that famous Arizona governor got shot with one. But you know how you know my school was a tough school? Because you walk in and you see the school colors. Like, Miss, what were your school colors, for example?
White?
Yeah, like white or green and white, right? But in my school, you walk in and the school colors are dried blood red and black and blue. Teacher, how do you tell time? That's easy. How long did you have me locked in the closet yesterday? And like when we were young, we carved our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. My class of '87 had their pictures up at the post office. That wouldn't be so bad. But the same picture was up. That said class of '87, but the same picture was up at the precinct that said class of '97. And I'm thinking, does it really take 10 years to pass shop? But I'm getting older, like a lot of people talked about getting older, and I've been married a few times. In fact, it reminds me of the Jewish holidays, because tomorrow is our holiest day of the year, and you're allowed to wear sneakers to synagogue. And I thought of this funny joke on the way here. I said, oh, the women don't wear any makeup, and they don't wear high heel shoes. And I said, oh, just what you need. Jews to make themselves not look attractive, something like that. It was an insult to my own people. But I go to this synagogue that's so not like Orthodox Jewish. There are different kinds of Judaism. It's like Judaism light. And it's where the vaudevillians used to go. So I like to go because comedians go there. Maybe I'll get, you know, some gigs and stuff. So I go there. But here's the thing about this synagogue. It's so reformed that on Yom Kippur, when you don't eat for 24 hours, they break for lunch. And instead of having like 10 commandments on their stained glass windows like a regular synagogue, and, you know, like, I swear to God, they have the friars in their giant, not that funny to you, but like usually in the synagogue or even in the church, you know how they have stained glass windows. They don't have like Jesus, they wouldn't, but I mean, could you imagine a church, I'm relating to you, could you imagine a church that has Sophie Tucker and Joey Lewis and the Friars Club in their stained glass windows instead of Jew? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I go there. But that's the truth. So, anyway, I was telling you I'm getting older. So, I try to be positive. So like instead of having like varicose veins, which ladies you have something to look forward to, they're like purple, green, they're like the colors of the rainbow. Roy G. Biv, they're purple, orange, green, yellow, indigo, and they're on your legs. But I don't call them varicose veins. I call them a roadmap to adventure. And this road takes you to the Sterling Forest, which I'll break down for you young ladies who do the Brazilian. Sterling is like a synonym for gray, silver, old, sterling. And this one takes you to the Dead Sea. I'm losing my hair, but I have a positive attitude about that too, because I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. And when you get older, like some hair stops growing at all. Like, you know, maybe on your arms your hair stops growing. But then you have hair growing other places. Like maybe like if I made a little macrame bracelet out of the hair that's growing here, you know, just a little bracelet. So, anyway, well, I wanted to tell you I was married twice. And I was married to this Jewish guy and a Chinese guy. I wish I was still married. I'll tell you why. Because Hanukkah and Thanksgiving sometimes comes out on the same night, and that I would have had to have my mother-in-law over for dinner just once. Thank you very much.
That was Elaine Witt, everybody. Let her hear it. She's a delight. Guys, we just have two comics co-headlining. We got Ashley Gavin, and then your next comic coming to the stage right now, Hannah Boone.